Hey friends, welcome back to Get Your Play Online. Welcome back to Thursday morning Legos with Katie. I missed you guys so much last week. So sorry I wasn't there, but I hope you had lots of fun with our origami activity. Today I have a really fun activity planned. We are going to mix Legos and string and make some Lego pulleys and Lego ziplines. I love camp. I love going to camp, and one of my favorite activities is doing the zip line. So I thought little mini Katie could experience her first ever zip line that I built for her right here. So I'm going to show you about the pulley system first. Then we're going to do the zip line. I'm going to try to do it two different ways. I'm going to try to make a really big one and see if Lego Katie can do it. If you've ever been to camp and you have gone down the zip line, let me know because that's my favorite activity. I also went to a camp that had a giant swing. Maybe one day we can build that out of Legos too. That was kind of like a pulley system though. Okay, so I'm going to show you the two different ways that I plan to build a pulley, and then we're going to get building. Two different ways because it's there's one piece that I'm not sure if everyone has, so I did two different ways to make sure that everyone can do it. So first, I built a Lego basket. We have a little kitty sitting on top of it. And the way it works is we loop it around our pulley here. You pull up and down. And it works just like a pulley. A pulley is a way for you to lift things that are a little too heavy because instead of you having all the weight is right here. So if Mickey had to carry this basket and he wanted to get it up on top of that wall, he'd have to carry it, and it just looks heavy, doesn't it? So he'd have to carry it, and then he'd have to figure out a way up the wall. So he had to climb the wall. He would get pretty tired. So by making a pulley system, all Mickey has to do is put the weight on our pulley, on our gear. This is called the gear, and the whole contraption is the pulley. So all he has to do is pull. And he can get his kitty cat all the way to the top. It's a really cool, easy way to build things, to get things where you need to go. It's a great thing to build with Legos. So that was the first way with the wheel. Second way I'll show you is if you look here, the other side of my wall, which I'll bring a little closer, has two holes in it. And this is just a special piece that has two special holes. The wheel is a little harder to come by. These pieces, you can do it pretty easily. Let's see. I have this piece too, which is the same, but it's just one. So these, if you have any form of piece similar to this, then you can use that too. So I'm going to put this back here. I'm going to show you if we loop. We put our string through the hole. I have to grab it. There we go. And through the other hole. Uh-oh. Although it's not a gear like this side, it still works to pull our basket up and down. So we're going to build this first. I'm going to build both ways. You can build whichever way works for you. So I'm going to remove my basket. I'm going to show you how I built the basket. Move this down a little bit so you can see better everything that I'm building. So first I have a 3-piece brick. It is 3 dots on top and it's nice and tall. And I tied that to a string. At the bottom, I have 2 flat 6-piece bricks. And I line them up together like that. So then I took my 4-piece brick, I laid that right across so that they stuck together. And I did that again on the other side. So just like that, now I have almost a basket. I'm going to take single pieces and fill that in. And you can do this with any bricks you have with the same number. You could do a 2-piece here and a 4-piece there, a 2 and a 2. You could do it in all 2s. Like we've learned in other Lego sessions that you can make any combination of Legos the same number. So next I'm going to take 2 more single pieces. I'm going to place those on top of my basket here, just like that. I'm going to take my 3-piece and place it on top. And now we have our basket for our pulley system. A very long string. So next, I'll show you how I built this. And I started with really big brick. Now you can build your wall any way that you want. The wall just has to be tall enough for your pulley to work. So here I have a really big piece. Let's count the pieces. We're going to count in 2s, remember? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It's a big piece with 20 pieces. That's what I'm going to use. Again, you can build your wall however you want, and you don't even need to build it very wide. It can be as short as this one, which would be a 4-piece wall. So next I'm going to build my wall nice and tall. And remember, do you remember how you're supposed to build a wall? Or build any building? You always want to stagger your bricks. So that means that you don't want to put a 4-piece on top of a 4-piece like that. You want to put something that's going to cover that line. As long as you're covering those lines, your wall's going to be nice and strong. So now we have a really strong wall. And you want to know how I know that it's strong? So I go like this. It doesn't break because it's so hard on the inside because all those brick lines line up differently. It won't break. I am so sorry, everyone. I think someone's here delivering a package. And at my house, the dogs get really excited when someone's delivering a package, and they like to sing to whoever's here. Hey, puppies! If I could sing, I would sing with them because they're so excited to see whoever is at the door. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to need our pulley piece. And this is, as I said, in the supply list, which will be in the comments after the live. It's just a wheel piece. And what I did was I took off the wheel so that this side is empty. And then this is a little harder. You have to take off the tire and just leave the inside. And push this out. I like to use my handy dandy brick separator. You just line it up, push off the wheel. So that's how I got this piece, which is a really easy and common piece you might have. So I'm going to put that on top of here. Because this piece is only one plate high and these are not, I can't just put one of these on top because those won't line up. So what I need to do is I need to get another piece that's only a plate high and place that on top. I need one more of those for this part. I'm gonna go ahead and use this piece here. And for my other pulley system, I will do that afterward, but I'm just gonna place this brick. If you are not doing this one, then don't worry about this. And all you can do is to build another layer, okay? So if you're using a wheel piece, you can build it like this. And I'll go ahead and end it right there for just the wheel piece. I'll put my 2-hold piece right here. If you have a piece like that instead, you can put that on your wall. And then go ahead and finish that off with a finishing piece. And do one more layer to keep sure this piece is secure. There we go. We are ready to show off our pulley system. Let me know how yours turned out and let me know if your pulley works. So Mickey is ready. He wants to get all of his gems and gold pieces up to the top of this wall. So we're going to put those in his basket. And we're going to loop it around so that it stays nice and tight. And I'll show you 2 ways you can actually do this with the wheel. I'm going to give that to Mickey. And ready? Can you see? Let's scooch it up a little bit. Let's pull it up. Let's see how we did. Uh-oh. Well, we got it up. So another way you can do this if you made it with the wheel is you'll notice that the wheel has a little hole in it. So you can go ahead and put your string through that hole. Gotta make sure it's nice and tight. My string is falling apart. There we go. So now I have it pulled through that little hole. And now I'll do the same thing where I'll just loop it around. And now we pull it up and we can see our wheel turning. Up and down, up and down. And I thought that this would be a really cool thing to build if you build a tree house. Build a Lego tree house, you need a way to get things easily up and down your tree house. So you can put a pulley system in. So now I'll show you the other way that we built too, just in case you use this way. So remember, I built this one with the 2 holes. Just put my string through those. Use the pulley to pull it closer. Okay. And now we're going to pull it up and down. And now Mickey can get his treasures up over that wall. And he can even use the basket to rescue the kitty cat that's been stuck up there. Ready? Now we bring it down. And now she's safe. I hope you guys enjoyed the Lego pulley. Next, we're going to build the Lego zipline. I'll build a mini version right here. And then we're going to build a big version on the wall behind me and see if that works. So we're going to take off this. You can keep it together. I just need that little bit of room. Now, let's build our zip line. So this is the zip line that I built. Oh. I have a very tall zip line tower. Right here, can you see that? Scooch a little more. And I have a platform where we are aiming to land. If you've ever been on a zip line, it's just like this, where you'd climb up the really tall tower, you get on the zip line, and then you come down, and someone at the bottom gets you off. I used to help people get on the zip line, and it was so much fun. So, before we go, I will show you how the zip line works. And it might not work because it's a little lighter without Katie on it. We ready? It gets all the way down. And then whoever's on our zip line can get off. So the special piece that we're going to need for this are these archway pieces. We don't need these pieces because we can just tie around to the top, but these are really helpful, make it really easy for our zip line. I'll show you how you can tie it if you don't have these. So we're going to start with a really tall tower. And all I need for this is a lot of bricks. I have these 8 dot bricks, and let's count them as we go, okay? So as we build, we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's already a really tall tower. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Think it's too tall for Katie? Think she can do it? 15? I may have lost count. That's 16, 17, 18. Okay, I think I'm out of those sizes of bricks. I built it 18 tall, and Katie can get up there. You can build your own ladder with fencing pieces or with whatever fun pieces you have, or you could even build stairs up to your tower. however you want to do it. So next we're going to build our top of our tower here, and I'm going to take more of these pieces here. I'm going to put one here on the edge, hanging off one. Another, and I need one more, and I think I accidentally used it on our tall, tall tower. But that's okay, because we can use this one. So there we go. We have our tall, tall tower. We have the top of our tower. We're going to build some walls on our tower, just because then that's where we're going to attach the zip line. Oopsies. Back it up a little bit. It's getting too tall for you to see. Okay, so that looks tall enough. Next, I'm going to take some really long pieces. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and they fit perfectly. I'm going to attach those, 2 of them right here. So now we have a little platform for our tower. Now, if you're going to do it without the archway piece, you can just get your string and you can tie it around the top of this piece. Just like that. Oh, you can't see. Just like that. You can tie it around the top of your platform. Or you can get your archway piece, tie it around the top of the arch, and put that on top. So next we need to build, oopsies. You still can't see this, can you? Hi, friends. Okay, now you can see it. So like I said, you can use the arch piece and tie your string to the arch. If you don't have a piece like this, you can just take your string and tie it directly to the top of our platform on top of our tower. Like that. Oh no, my tower fell. That's okay. That happens sometimes with Legos, and we just have to keep building. So I'm going to rebuild that. Luckily, the pieces are still all together. There we go. So next I'm going to build the base where Katie is going to land after she zips. So for this, I used the same 8-piece blocks. I'm going to line 3 of them up in a row. So here you go. Here are 3 blocks lined up on my other plate. And I'm just gonna make a nice tower again. And because I'm running out of these 4-piece pieces, I'm gonna add some of these just to make it taller. So now that's what that looks like. And I'm gonna add it one more layer up. Okay, and I'm gonna add a piece on top. We're gonna use this piece. Also use a piece like I used up here, those long pieces with 12 on them. Again, you can use an arch piece and place it here, or you can just tie it directly around the base here. So I'm going to put my piece. I'm not going to tie it just yet. I'm going to loop it around because I want it to be, I want to know how tight I need to make it. I want to make it tight enough that it doesn't break, or tight enough that the zip line will work, but not too tight that it will break. But also, by keeping this loose, I can choose the length of my zip line. So I can have it a nice short zip line, or I can have it a longer zip line and still have it nice and taut. Taut means tight and strong, like this is. So now we have our zip line. Are we missing anything? I think we are. We are missing a little cart or some way that she can go down the zip line. And we can actually do this the same way we did our pulley with a wheel, or we can build a cart for her. And I haven't actually tried the wheel, I just got the idea. So let's see how it works, and then we'll try. These are really hard to get out, so if you need help with getting the tires off the wheels, make sure to ask. Almost there. There we go. We have our little wheel piece now. And I'm gonna take the stick piece, I'm gonna put it through my wheel. Oh, it doesn't go all the way through. Ah! All that effort and I dropped it. Good thing I have this one. So we're gonna line that up so that it would go zooming down. We need to build a system so that this stays on. So we're actually gonna get our wheel base back here. We're gonna build this as we go. So I'm going to attach that. And now we need to build a system for this to slide down. We can add that other wheel piece, although I think it rolled away. We can use a little wheel piece like that. Anything that will go on it and zoom down. So I picked the wheel pieces because I thought that they might have a good connection to the string and might roll. I don't think that's what's happening here. So I was wrong there. So we're going to go ahead and build our cart so she can go down with the cart. I have a flat piece here. You don't need this piece, but I didn't have any tall pieces that were this size. So I got a flat piece. I got these 2 6 pieces. I'm going to attach those. Again, if you have a long piece, you don't need to do this. But I didn't have a long piece, so I wanted this flat piece to be my support. I'm going to add 2 4-piece bricks. And then I'm going to add Katie. She's going to sit right there. And for the walls here, I used 2-piece bricks. Next, I'm going to add a top. And because, again, I don't have that long enough piece, my solution was to take a flat piece like this and just connect them so they're nice and strong and secure together. Pop that on here. Now, we're going to add this piece last, but I don't know that Katie is ready to go ziplining. I think she's missing something. I think she's missing the proper safety gear. When we go ziplining, we need safety gear. So because Katie's sitting in this nice little chair, I don't have a Lego harness for her, but she will be safe and secure when she's seated here. But what else does she need? She needs a helmet. So we have a Lego helmet right here. We're gonna pop that on Katie's head. There we go. Oop. Good thing she was wearing her helmet. She is ready to go ziplining. What do you think? She look good? Okay, let's put mini me in the zipline. I'm gonna put her in the zipline chair. It's all nice and secure, so she's nice and safe. We're gonna take our arch piece. We're gonna connect that now. If you're not using the arch piece, you can connect it through the center. Okay, so Katie is at the top of the zip line. She just got on. Oops. And the zipline instructor yelled down to the person at the bottom, which is Mickey. He's ready. Said, is she ready to go? They said, zip away. So let's see, whoosh. She almost made it. Let's see if we can make it a little tighter by moving it closer and tightening our string here. Let's see if Katie can make it down. Ready? Zip away. Uh-oh, this piece just keeps falling off. Zip away. And she made it all the way to our base. She's gonna pop off. She's all done. Did you think Katie did a good job? Say yay! I thought this was a really fun, cool way to build a zip line. because it looks just like one you might see at a camp. But next, I'm going to show you a slightly bigger zip line. So I'm going to need to move the camera around a little bit and move the strings around. It's going to get a little hectic, but we're going to be putting the zip line on this wall behind me. So I'm going to continue using my cute little zip line holder for my mini me to go on. We're going to get our string. And this is where you can use tape. You can tape it directly to the wall, because what I'm using is this shelving thing. I'm going to just tie it up, but I might tape it in place so it doesn't fall out. So you get your string ready. Okie dokie. Ooh, I have a big knot in my string. Are you any good with knots? Sometimes they get so hard. Let's see. So I'm going to tie this to the string, to this wall, and I'll move the camera so you can see. Oh, sounds like someone else is here. Dogs are ready to sing. Again, I am so sorry. Puppies! Hey, Misha! Okay, let's see if you can see this string. You can. So I tied the string to this part of my shelf, and again, you can tape it, get your tape, and just tape it right to the wall. Make sure you ask permission before taping things to the wall. You want to make sure you have a nice long string. Ooh. We're going to tie it to our other location. It's over here, which you can't see just yet. I'm going to tie it way lower. So you want it to have some angle going down. Okay, so can you see that string? It's a little hard to see. It's blending in. But you can see it's tied here, and it goes all the way over there. Okay? You can also see a few of the things I have above me. Above my shelf, I have some fun Star Wars figures. So, we're going to attach our zip line. And let's see. We've got Katie and her helmet ready. And let's see how far she can go down our big zip line. I'm just making sure you can see all of this. Oh, gotta put our arms up because she's saying, wee, she's having so much fun. Okay, so we've got Mini Katie in her cart. I'm gonna take this down so you can see what I'm doing. And we're going to attach our arch piece right here. Again, if you're doing this without an arch piece, you can go ahead and string this right through, and you can do that before you tie it. Okay, can we see that? You see Katie waving hello. She's excited to go down the zip line. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no! You see what happened? She's stuck. We might need to move our zip line a little higher so there's more angle for her to go down. Can you still see her? I think she's too tall now. Okay, so here she is. We're gonna release her on the count of 3 again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's the string. So sometimes some strings are too thick or they have too many of these little flyaways. And that creates friction, which stops our thing from going down. So we're gonna try to see if we can make it a little smoother. I'm gonna take my arch piece, take a piece of tape. I'm gonna wrap that piece of tape around my arch. And this is gonna work because the tape is smoother than the Lego piece is. And I'm making this up. I have tested this, but it might not work. So we'll see. So we're gonna wrap it so that it's nice and smooth, but also so that our pieces here aren't moving. So we're gonna attach that to our string again. Mini Katie is ready to go. Let's see, ready? 1, 2, 3. It just keeps getting stuck. But we'll help her go down all the way to the end. She did it. If you use a tighter string or a different type of string, oh, she went a little bit. It might work a little better. But this is just a fun way to make your activity a little bit longer and a little more fun. We're gonna leave Katie up there. I think she's fine hanging out. Well, thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate that you're enjoying my video, Sarah. Oh, can you hear me? You're hearing me double. There we go. Sorry about that. I had a bit of an echo. I really hope you guys enjoyed this activity. I hope you enjoyed the zip line we made, both the big one and our mini camp style one. I hope you enjoyed our pulley system too, which has been dismantled because I used it on our zip line. Here we go. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed our pulley system too. I really hope you enjoyed this activity, and if you did it along with me or you built one similar, please share and send us pictures at Get Your Play Online. We really hope you had fun today, and make sure to catch a few of our other videos and have a great fun day. Bye everyone. Thank you for coming.